Hello, air signs, and welcome to your Thankful Thursday message from Spirit, your guides, higher self, and angels. These are general messages for air signs, so please only take your message and leave the rest for the person who needs to hear it. If you like the content I create, please like and subscribe so you'll know when more messages are posted. Okay, let's see where we go for this Thankful Thursday message. Thankful Thursday for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Perception, beyond the veil of illusion. Okay. Alright. Let's see where we go next. I feel like someone is trying to give you guidance into which way to go, or trying to remove that veil of illusion for you. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. But maybe you feel like you deserve whatever darkness you're in right now. And that person is trying to bring you out of the light. Bring you out of the light. Bring you out of the... Maybe you do have someone that's trying to manipulate you. But they're trying to bring you out of the darkness. But you are an everlasting being of light. I want you to remember that. Love flows through you and to you. In fact, that's a good little affirmation to say. Love through... Why do I want to say throws? Flows through me and to me. If you want to say that every day. Maximus, how can you feed others when your own table is empty? No wonder. Because you're coming from a place of lack. You're coming from a place of lack, which I can definitely relate to. I mean, when you do that, it's almost like when a dog or any other a wild animal is hurt, even if you try to help it, it's going to lash out at you. So when you're trying to give others from your own plate, but your plate is empty and you haven't fed yourself yet, that love turns into animosity. You're like, but look at all I'm doing for you. You're not giving from a state of love, you're giving from a state of lack. So you're almost demonizing the people you're helping because you're giving from a state of lack, if that makes any sense to you. Men talking, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. And I can relate to that. So, and that comes from feeling like, almost like you don't belong. You don't belong anywhere. But you're trying to find your state of, you're trying to find your home base. So you're trying to establish a soul tribe. And you're doing that by giving. Whether it's time or resources or whatnot. But yet, you're not whole on the inside. So it's almost like I keep giving and giving, yet these people don't notice what I'm giving, so these must be bad people. Well, not necessarily. You have to look at the state in which you're giving. And it's almost like there's this inner guidance that's trying to show you the truth, this maybe deceased loved one, and maybe there are friends around you. I more or less get it's your guardian angel or this divinity that's around you that's trying to show you love is the only way. You have to love yourself first before you can give to anyone else, before you can expect before you can expect that love to be shown. And it's not, I read somewhere, like, stop telling people that you're not going to receive love until you love yourself. That's not the case necessarily. But you have to feed yourself before you can share your food. How can you share your food if you're starving? You know, like, you have to have some self-care too. So we have the Four of Cups. The Chariot. Yep. And Temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. Chariot is Cancer energy, which is water. So we've got fire and water so far, which are honestly, like, they can work together, but they can also be opposing. And then the Four of Cups, which is also water energy. And this is an air sign reading. Four of Cups is not being happy with what you have. Cups is emotionally. That's in your relationships. And that's friends. Could be romantic. That, and you see the fire. I see fire in the sky. So you feel, it almost feels like it's fire and brimstone's coming down, you know? It's like, when is this going to change? You see all these other cups. See, look in the background. Those cups are being filled, but you're not concentrating on that. You're not concentrating on the people who are trying to show their love to you because you're so focused on that one cup that's been spilled. And then the Chariot represents a decision being made, as in, what do I need to change? What do I need to change in my life so that things will start to change? It also represents spirituality and the 3D coming together to form a union in your life. So that's almost like going to work during the week and then going to church on Sunday. But how do you balance spirituality and the 3D, operating in the 3D in your life, the 5D and the 3D? If you don't recognize the term 5D, I would look it up. How do you balance being a divine person and working for a living? And it doesn't even, you can own your own business, that's fine, but how do you support yourself and recognize divinity at the same time? And Temperance is another card of balance. How do you balance? Right now it looks like you're looking for balance and how to balance. And Chariot is like, you're ready to go, like you're looking for answers. So you're looking with your heart. Which is a good place to start. You're in the spot to do it. You're looking for a place to call home. You might be looking for that romantic partner. You might be looking for your other half, you know. Or a career. Either if you're already in a relationship. Or maybe you're looking for that for that person to start noticing you again. You got Nine of Swords, Judgment, and Ace of Pentacles. So this is almost you beating yourself up. Like, why can't I get it? Why am I in this rut? Why am I not good enough? You know, this is like you in your own head. And it looks like you're not getting any sleep. That's probably why you're not dreaming, if you're not dreaming. This is someone who's not sleeping. And you're kind of at the end of your wit's end. You get the Judgment card. And to me, I mean, that's calling back your divinity. In this reading right now, I'm getting that's getting your divinity back. Because maybe you felt like you had been more focused on your career and you kind of forgot that part, you know? And then the Ace of Pentacles is a new idea. And you know what? You could have just discovered an idea, a way of using divinity, your spiritual interests, as a way to earn, which is purely feasible nowadays. You know, I mean, You've got people in the spiritual path who do that all the time, and they make a living. And there are many things you can do in a spiritual way. Yoga is spiritual. Massage therapy is spiritual, if you think about it, because it's healing your body and your mind at the same time. So I would definitely look into that if that's not something you had already thought about. Listen to your inner guidance. I mean, there's many ways. Holistic healing. There are many ways. Counseling, even in itself, there's certain ways that you can make it spiritual. Past life regression. I mean, there are tons of ways. Then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Yes. Nine of Pentacles. Page of Wands. This is when that idea pays off. A Page of Wands is fire energy. That's that creativity. That's using that intuition to get to that fulfillment in your career, in your money, reaching that stability. Once you make that decision, once you get past the veil of illusion, the problem, I don't want to say like you're the problem and you're the answer. You have all the answers. You have all the answers. So we have a Cancer and a Sagittarius. You may go into business with a Cancer or a Sagittarius. So, Page and the Knight of Pentacles. Got a lot of Pentacles coming out. And the King of Swords. So that talks about staying within your truth, communicating well. The Page and the Knight of Pentacles, these are slow moving both very good things, slow moving good things that have to do with career. But I'm getting that more or less comes from you, how fast those things develop, as far as this idea that comes from you. It has to do with how quickly you're willing to utilize your ability to re-identify with the truth that you know is within your heart. And calling yourself to the floor and being like, okay, where is the problem actually? Where is the problem? How do I fix it? I need to take care of myself first. That's an obvious. And then, all right now. See, that's how slow the Pentacles move. We have the Ace of Earth. That's the Ace of Pentacles again. So Spirit is saying, what Spirit is saying, I get it now. Take the time to heal. And everything else will fall into place. Take the time to heal. Although you're an air sign and you're accustomed to fluid movement, you're accustomed to things moving a little quicker. Spirit is saying, don't be so focused on holding yourself to a time constraint. Focus on your healing. Become a being of love. realize that you're literally one of the original light workers, which if you don't understand that term, I would look it up. You're a healer. You are a healer. You're a light worker. That's what you're here to do. And that may only resonate for a small number of you. So we don't recognize time. Time doesn't exist. You signed up to be here for a specific reason, and time is irrelevant. So concentrate on the message, not the time the message takes to come about. The message is love. Love flows through you and to you. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. We have romantic feelings. So if this involves a relationship, focus on the message. Your feelings are real and they're worth exploring. Don't focus on, I feel like you've been so focused on doing things within a specific time constraint that you forget the message overall. And maybe that had to do with a job. Maybe that was a thing that came from your career. Maybe that was a thing that was brought about to you from your parents, or just life overall. Don't be so focused on time. We also have financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. We did get a ton of pentacles. Maybe you feel like you're not in a place right now to be involved with someone financially. And that's okay. The message right now is to focus on love. How can you feed others when your own table is empty? It merits a question. It merits the question. Only you have the answer. I'm trying to do this without looking, because these have different backs and I don't have like a half photographic memory. So we have vision. Trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. Trust in the vision. And before you know it, everything is just going to start happening. It's just going to start happening. And time literally means nothing. So that's what I have for you today, air signs. I hope you have a wonderful, thankful Thursday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.